What does diligence mean to you?
According to the Oxford Dictionary, diligence is careful and persistent work or effort. While some may think that this means giving it 100%, that might not always be the case. In some instances, there's only so much effort that a person can give. Because of COVID and quarantine, people feel overwhelmed and tired more often than not, and the quality of work or effort might go down some, but they can give their best at the moment. Whether or not this best is 40% or 70%, it is still the best that they can do. The persistence to do as well as you can and as much as you can, even if it's not your best work, is diligence.
The most obvious example of diligence in school would be working hard on classwork and homework, doing your best to turn in assignments on time, trying to learn the material. These all show diligence. It's important to note that diligence doesn't mean straight A's, but rather means that you, as a student, are working your hardest to get your desired result. Diligence also means asking for help when you need it.
To me, diligence means that you have the ability to work hard. It also means that you have the persistence to get past any challenges that stand between you and your goal. Alright, now excuse me, I gotta get back to work.
How do you feel that COVID has affected your diligence in your schoolwork?
COVID has definitely affected my diligence in my schoolwork, and I think it's easy to be diligent when you are in person and you have staff guiding you, and you have resources like the library and quiet places to study. I think that being home and being surrounded by things that we usually associate with leisure time and relaxation can make it very hard to really crack down on work when distractions are so within reach. And I think that's how COVID has affected my diligence.
COVID's affected my diligence in my schoolwork by making me feel much less motivated.
How do you feel like you show diligence during exploratory?
Through my time during the exploratory process here at BCIT, I showed diligence through helping out the other teachers and students in the class, even when a specific job wasn't exactly the favorite. There would be days where I would help out with sometimes the same job over and over because it was one that wasn't really preferable to other students. So I would offer my assistance to make both the other students' lives easier as well as the teachers so that they didn't have to hunt anybody else down. I also offered assistance to my fellow classmates on assignments to help them get through the exploratory process and their assignments easier.
I showed diligence during exploratory because in sports med I had to get a certain grade to get in, but the thing is I had to get 100 on my next 3 exams, I believe, and I worked really hard. I studied for the whole day before, and I clutched up and I got all 3 done and got 100s on all of them, and I got in sports med.
Diligence isn't just shown doing work, it can also be shown doing fun activities. Pride Week is a time where diligence is shown readily. People can get involved and they get excited. While we might not be able to have big assemblies this year with a lot of people on the bleachers, we can still be diligent. They can be involved and enthusiastic, even if it is from their seats at home watching on their computers. Why do you feel like it's important to show diligence during Pride Week?
I feel like there are many reasons one has to keep diligent. One is, of course, to not let down your teammates or do well in a game, but another is since it's Spear Week, one has to keep the morale, and to be more diligent or to be more active would help the others to match the same energy as you, to be able to push themselves harder than they normally would if the others weren't acting in a similar way.
Diligence is important during Pride Week because it's supposed to be fun. Pride Week was made so everybody can relax and have a great time, but that can't happen if no one puts in the effort.
The person who wins this award has shown that they are persistent when it comes to working and giving effort, even with things that they might not want to do. Whether this be academically or extracurriculars, they've shown that they are willing to put in the work and they exemplify diligence.